Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singing here at Citi Field, of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. And that one in the air center field. Taylor sizing this one up. Can't make the grab, and it drops. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe at home, and what a start to this game. An inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that is out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a swing and a miss.
But the big bat's coming up, and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know, it happens.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Mets have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
One out, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting fourth, catcher Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. This one in the air. Baden hauls it in for the out. And there are two outs. And the batter
Batting fifth,
will be
the
Justin
designated
Turner.
hitter, Justin Turner.
And that's through there for a strike. And that's fouled off. Suzuki off of first with two away. Got him. And that'll do it. So only one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. here with my pal Singy. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Ben Brown. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Juan Soto. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The Polar Bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah,
that one ripped. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One gone, runner at first. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. That's a laser base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Third baseman, Brett Baty.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Senga back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Boog, our man, Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Horner on at first, nobody out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Batting 8, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
John Birdie at the plate.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Chicago
and a new
Cubs.
arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second.
37.
Porter Hodge.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. That's his 50th career homer. It's 5-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Porter Hodge won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Drew Pomeranz.
Now pitching
This
for
southpaw's
Chicago,
been really good against
number
left-handed
45.
hitters. So the batting order turns over, and now Francisco Lindor. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that
Now
was the
that
difference
is
on the play.
first
It's not always
baseman,
easy seeing the ball off the bat.
Alonso.
It's something to improve.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. A sliding stop. There's one.
Out.
A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
Now
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough
hitter,
plays look simple.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Scoring is Lindor. It's 6-1. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Runner on the move. And foul ball. Torrens, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 6 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning, Ian Happ up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
First baseman Kyle
Here's
Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no
right
trouble
fielder,
so
Seiya
far. I'm sure he'd love to
Suzuki.
strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Kelly takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This could end it. Popped up. Acuna under it. Ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.